Good morning. Wow, what a beautiful, cool, crisp morning it is in Missouri. I am in Osceola, Missouri. I'm in the home of Pastor Jim and Allison Yates, pastors of Freedom Tabernacle here in Osceola. And wow, what a week it's been since I visited with you last. I have seen and witnessed and felt the hand of God over and over and over again. This trip started out last Friday night in El Dorado, Kansas. And what a powerful service we had there on Friday night at Pentecostal Lighthouse. And with Brother Lewis and with Brother Dwight. And it was just a great, great rally. It was the beginning of their 3-day rally of Bring America Back to God. And I was privileged to speak Friday night. And what a wonderful, wonderful time we had on Friday night. And then I got up Saturday morning and I started 4 hours towards Osceola. And it was really funny because I left El Dorado, Kansas and came through El Dorado, Missouri on my way here. So I was in 2 El Dorados on Saturday and got here Saturday evening and Saturday afternoon and had such a great time of fellowship Saturday evening with them and some of the best liver and onions you'll ever eat in your life. Pastor Yates, I hear the chimes. It's just now 7:30. I'm a little bit early. Pastor Yates makes the best liver and onions, fried liver and onions, smothered in gravy. For those of you who don't like liver and onions, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, they just melt in your mouth. They were so good. And so we enjoyed those Saturday evening. Oh, so good. I told him that's the only way I'd come is if he fixed me liver and onions. That's his specialty. And then Sunday morning, oh my, what a powerful service we had at Freedom Tabernacle Sunday morning. It was just like over the top. And came home, rested, went back Sunday night, and it was over the top again. It's like, wow, people being slain in the spirit, Sunday morning, I believe, and Sunday night both, and just God just moving by his spirit. Oh, it's just like, I felt like I was just caught up. I felt like I was in the upper room. And then I stayed over for last night, and had their ladies meeting, and about 24, 25 women met together for a meal, and then I spoke to them, and then we had prayer, and again, women were slain in the spirit, and the Holy Ghost moved, and I'll tell you, I am full, but there's still room for more. I am not so full of the blessing of the Lord that I can't handle a little bit more. Good morning, Deanne. Welcome this morning to Osceola, Missouri, at Pastor Jim Yates' home. They're already all gone. They're gone to work, and I'm left here all alone. But I'll be leaving here in a little bit to head back home. And so it just, last night was just like the crowning moment. It's just like, you keep thinking, can it get any better? And it does. God just keeps blessing. I thought about the song, the Bill Gaither song, if he keeps on blessing and blessing. Well, that's probably not his song. He's not the one that wrote it because it's a lot older than that. And he keeps on pouring it on. If his love just keeps getting richer, if he keeps on giving a song, if my cup gets fuller and fuller, and my prayers keep on getting through, if he keeps on blessing and blessing, oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's just been marvelous. It's been marvelous. And my week is not over. My week is just beginning. I'll be driving home today, back to Oklahoma, the Lord willing. That's the plan. And tonight I'll meet with friends and for the visitation of a great man of God that's went home to be with the Lord. And then tomorrow morning we'll have his going home service, funeral service at our church. And then tomorrow night, pastor has asked me to minister in our home church in Claremore. And so, I'll tell you a secret. I'm tired. Did you hear that? I don't want to say it too loud. I'm tired. Did you ever feel that way? I'm tired. But it's a good tired. It's not the kind of tired that makes me want to just quit. It's the kind of tired, this is a good tired. It's a tired from just doing something for the Lord and being blessed of the Lord. It's a good tired. Have you ever experienced a good tired? I was reading this morning in the book of John, chapter 4, and it's speaking about Jesus. And verse 3, it says, he left Judea and departed unto Galilee. And then verse 4 is very, very important. It said, he must needs go through Samaria. He was headed to Galilee, left Judea, headed to Galilee. But first, he needs to go through Samaria. There was something pressing him. I've got to go through Samaria. And so he cometh to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the wall, and it was about the 6th hour. Jesus was tired. Do you ever think about that? I mean, think about, he was constantly bombarded by people. He had to seek out times to be alone. He went in the garden to pray. He went into the wilderness to pray and was tempted of the devil. Even when he got away from everybody, it wasn't really alone time. I mean, when he went to the garden to pray, it was agony. And when he went in the wilderness, he was tempted of the devil. It was like he never had any real, what we call, me time. I don't know what I'd do with me time. There's nothing for me to do. I must do the works of, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus in any way, shape, or form. But I understand, I don't understand. But I echo what Jesus said when he said, okay, hang on, because I can't quote it. And I want to say it right. So let's see if I can pull it up. John 9:4. He says, I must work the works of him that sent me. While it is day, the night cometh when no man can work. And he goes on and says, as long as I'm in the world, I'm the light of the world. I'm not the light of the world by any means. But I'm following the light of the world. And I echo those words. I feel like I have to do the work of him that sent me. He who called me. That's my me time. You know, when I get home today, I'll be busy today and tomorrow. And then Thursday, more than likely, I will crash. Just knowing my pattern, probably Thursday, I won't move out of the recliner hardly at all. Thursday will be my crash day. And Friday, I'll be ready to do something again. I may do something Thursday. And so we're tempted to say that's me time. What is me going to do? Nothing? My me time is doing something for the Lord. Even when I'm tired. Even when I get tired, I don't want to stop. Let me go back to where I was, if I can find my place. I want to finish reading that. He said he had needs to go through Samaria. Now Jacob's well was there. This is in John chapter 4 and verse 6. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. Now here's the thing. He was weary with his journey. He was tired from traveling. Sometimes I do get tired from traveling, but not tired in a way that makes me not want to go anymore. No. I mean, I've been moving and going. I've been blowing and going, honey. And I guarantee you, I may crash on Thursday, but Friday I'll be thinking, okay, it's time to get loaded up. I got someplace else to go. And I think it's important that we realize even when we're tired, there is a time of refreshing. God gives us a time of refreshing. And do you know where I get my refreshing? It's not when I'm not doing anything. That wears me out. Not doing anything, that's hard on me. That's depressing for me. If I stay home very long, I start getting depressed. Like, what am I doing? But there's a time, my time of refreshing is like last night when those women were so hungry for more of God, and we were praying for them, and they were just receiving of God. Man, that's my refreshing. That's when I get my rest. And even though my body physically gets tired, and I have friends who love me, and they worry about me, and I appreciate it. I do. It's good to have someone to worry about me sometimes. I got a dear friend, Brother Doug Cornett. From time to time, him and Sister Missy will Marco Polo me. And Brother Doug will put his 2 cents in. He worries about this little old lady sometimes. And I'm honored. Makes me feel special. When my friends call me and say, where are you at? Are you on the road? I'm concerned about you. I'm okay. But thank you for being concerned. Because I do get tired. I made myself a promise when my hero passed away. And God began to open the doors for me to travel again. I made myself and the Lord a promise that if I got sleepy, because I used to be really, really bad about it when I was traveling alone, about getting sleepy and nodding off while I was driving. And one time, Jerry and I were coming through Dallas several years ago, and I was getting sleepy, and I was nodding off, and I knew I needed to stop, and I didn't. And the next thing I knew, I got over out of my lane in about 4 lanes of traffic, and I bumped another car. That woke me up, and I tried to flag the car down to get the guy to pull over, because I kind of put a pretty good scratch in his car. He just waved at me and kept going. And I made myself a promise when I started traveling again. And I told the Lord, if I feel like I'm getting too tired, I will find some place to pull over. I'll find a good safe spot, maybe in a residential area. I'll exit off and I'll pull over under a shade tree or somewhere and I'll put my seat back and I'll take a power nap. And I've done that a few times. And then I'm ready to go again. Because this body does get tired. But even when we get tired, and even when we get weary, that's no time to stop. That's no time to quit. Listen to what happened with Jesus. He was weary with his journey. He got away from everybody. And immediately there was something else for him to do. There cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. And Jesus saith unto her, Give me to drink. He's thirsty. For his disciples were gone away into the city to buy meat. They weren't with him. Makes me think of my sweet little Allison Yates. Every morning, I'll be in here I'll get up and fix my cup of coffee before she comes in here. And then she'll say, You want some breakfast? I say, Sure. She'll fix me this morning she fixed me an English muffin with an egg and I think a piece of sausage on it. And she brought it over to me and served me. They take such good care of me. Everybody does. Everywhere I go, I'm pampered, spoiled, loved, cared for. But that doesn't mean I don't get tired. And so here Jesus was, and he just asked the woman, Give me to drink. Isn't that a beautiful sound? Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, ask drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. And then we know the rest of the story. As Paul Harvey said, that's the rest of the story. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldest have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. Even when he was weary, even when he was tired, he still had a job to do. I believe he got some refreshing. I don't know. I don't really see here where she actually gave him the water. They talked about it. In fact, she left her water pot behind. I don't know if Jesus ever got a drink or not. But he had a greater mission than that. That was just the door opener to a greater mission, a greater message when he asked her to give him a drink. That opened the door to a greater message. I just wanted to remind you this morning, even when you're tired, even when you get, like Jesus, weary with your journey, stop and sit on the well. Take a time to rest, but don't stop. Be on the lookout while you're resting, while you're getting a drink. Be on the lookout for somebody that you can minister to. Because you know what? In your time of ministering to someone else, you will be ministered to, and you will be refreshed. Even when I'm tired, and I pull into a churchyard and I think, Lord, I'm really tired tonight. I pull in the parking lot. I get my Bible, my iPad, my purse. They feel so heavy sometimes. Well, my husband would have said my purse was heavy. And it feels like as I carry them into the church, I'm carrying a 40-pound suitcase with everything. I'm tired. But then, when I begin to minister, and the Holy Ghost comes by, in my time of giving, I'm receiving. And I am being ministered to. It's okay to get tired. It's okay to stop by the well. But don't stay there. Be refreshed and move on. I hear somebody coming in. Let's see. Is he going to come all the way up? I'm just about done. I'm going to make him, he's going to say, whoa, hang on. Well, is he going to come in the other door? I'm going to make him say hello to you. He'll say, ah, he's been out in the field already. It's okay. Get in here, son.
What's going on in here?
He don't know I'm lying. Come here.
Oh my.
I didn't say that. Tell him hello. This is my other son.
Good morning.
This is one of my sons. You have a blessed day. You been out in the field this morning?
I have been checking cows.
Been checking cows this morning. This guy never, I don't think he ever rests. He's up at 4:30 every morning in here making a ruckus. Always on the go. And what a blessing. Love you. Have a great day in Jesus. And I'll see you Thursday, the Lord willing, from somewhere. Be blessed.